Okay. We should be live any second now. Any second. So, it looks like we're coming online there. Sweet. We're up, guys. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. Just gonna get my Twitter post out there so everybody knows to come hang out. Same place, new time. Taking on some Uncollected difficulty here, and then gonna hit a quick arena grind. So hope you guys are ready. I'm gonna rock this thing. I'm gonna be taking on the Uncollected difficulty with my C team, as my A team is in war, my B team is in defense and alliance quest. So you could really even say this is my D team. So, but I feel pretty good about it. Let's get this thing done. We're gonna go in here with Dormammu. Dormammu was an excellent counter to, I took on that Hyperion a level before this, and Dormammu was an excellent counter. Let's go ahead and get the soul bond on here. Power lock him. Wow, has anybody else been having trouble with swiping back? I feel like it's not working as well as it should be. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I was all kinds of swiping back right there. Alright, maybe some folks will get in here soon so we can have some good banter. Talk to you guys. Maybe everybody's at dinner. That's cool. Either way, we're going to stream this thing out. Gonna rock it through this Uncollected difficulty here, and then we'll hit some arena grinding. Gonna be saving up. I've basically made my decision. I think I don't think I'm gonna be taking on the Legends run this month. Possibly gonna wait till next month to do that. I don't feel like this is a good month to make your initial try for that, for a lot of different reasons. One, I think everybody is probably planning on doing every difficulty, which means a lot of people are already planning to use energy refills, which means I think that more people are like, well, if I gotta pop energy refills, I might as well go for the Legends run this month. And these paths are super long. Let's try to let him bleed out here. Oh well, didn't bleed out. One hit will do it. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do the Legends run this month. Really expensive in terms of energy cost. So the units are already up there. It's like 45 energy refills to do the whole thing. So, and I've still got to buy my what do you call it? I've still got to open up all of my suicide masteries. So it's I don't think it's going to happen this month, but I've got my eyes on it for next month, hoping that next month will be a little bit better situation. I also I can't help but feel like on purpose Kabam didn't put as many villains into the map. Better watch out, I'm gonna die this crossbones here. I feel like they didn't put quite as many villains on the map, and I will definitely use Blade for my my Legends run. So want to do it on a month where there are possibly more villains to kind of give me an advantage over some of the other people doing it. Wow, I am getting wrecked. Almost got hit with a heavy there. Dang. I really need to pay attention more to these fights, these early fights on this map, because I don't have my 18. This is nowhere close to that. So if I'm not careful, I'm going to struggle when I get to the boss on the map. It looks like somebody's lurking. If you want to hang out and chat, you're welcome to. But if not, you can just listen to me go on and on. And that is fine too. We're gonna knock this out pretty quick, hopefully. We may even do some Alliance quest tonight on stream if I have moves to make at the right times. And currently I'm waiting to move up to the boss, so not a lot to do in terms of actual fights in Alliance Quest. I feel like the AI has been really stingy with the specials lately. I don't think that I'm I don't think I'm doing that poor of a job of baiting them out, but for whatever reason, I feel like they're they just don't want to use their specials. I feel like it's been that way ever since the update, and not just in the quest. I feel like it's been that way in Alliance Quest, Alliance War, pretty much every area of the game, except for maybe Arena, which I didn't do enough Arena before to really comment on whether or not it's changed much. I'm doing a lot more Arena right now, though. Trying to save up those units to make this Legends run happen. I'm hoping that by the end of the month, I will have at least 4,500 units. And if I can accomplish that, that will give me, I think, everything I need to make a Legends run happen the next month. So we'll see, guys. It's coming soon. It's definitely on my radar. I think I want to do that before I do any more. Oh, come on. Before I do any more labyrinth paths. Really struggling with the concentration here. Talking and playing the game at the same time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Rocket. He's not gonna be any help against that that final boss here. I think it's Proxima Midnight. Could be Corvus Glaive. I can't remember which one it is on this map. Whichever it is, he's not gonna be any help really on that fight. So. And I'm just doing the medium, light, medium combo here. Trying to prevent him from gaining those adaptation charges. Would really love to finish this without dying. now that he's got his full analysis there, I don't really have to worry about using that the medium light medium attack. Okay, he's down. Cool. My new 6-star rocket doesn't hit quite as hard as I was hoping it would. I've enjoyed him, but it's really almost like playing with a. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ant? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, playing with my new 6-star rocket it's almost like playing with my 550 rocket. I don't feel like he hits that much harder than any other awakened champion. Okay, let's see, who do I want to use here? Use Captain America. He's got plenty of buffs, so shouldn't take any blocking damage here. I'm trying out a new streaming time here, Mr. Ant, and so far haven't had an abundance of people show up. I think it's just me and you right now, but you are enough. Not trying to say it's bad that it's just me and you. It's just gotten a little lonely in here up until you got here. Are you enjoying? Wow. My timing is bad off tonight. Are you enjoying the monthly Uncollected difficulty, the quest? I have found it to be quite enjoyable. All the interesting and unique notes that they added. Apparently Mr. Ant is tired. What you so tired for, man? Did you stay up all night? I was up pretty late, but I slept in today, so. Mr. Ant says, yeah, it's way easier than the last one. Let's see. I feel like my my champions are far more upgraded than they were last month. I've got some pretty strong additions here. No way. Mr. Ant says he didn't sleep for 2 days. Why hadn't you slept, man? Should you be sleeping right now instead of watching my stream? Not to like tell you to go away or anything, but dang, dude, why you giving up on the sleep thing? Let's see. Okay, so essentially, I don't want her to hit me after she does her special. Somebody mentioned it to me the other day on my stream, and I can't get it out of my head now. Her head movements look really weird to me. No sleep for 2 days. It's been a long time since I've done that, Mr. Ant. I am not a super young man anymore, and staying up like that, it takes way more of a toll now than it did before. Alright, give me that special. Oh man, I always forget about that last strike on her L2. I want to say that's killed me like 4 times. Mr. Ant says, yeah, my medication does that. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, bro. I have had to take medicine like that before. That is no good. If you're like me, though, that all that would mean is that your arena score is super high. So basically, if you have not yet played, I'm not sure about the other difficulties, but the Uncollected difficulty, after she activates a special, her every hit will kill you. You can block, but if she actually hits you, then you will die. So that lasts for 4 seconds. I'm not sure if there's a timer or not. Vision shouldn't have any problem with her though. Because I'm not going to let her get to a special. Boom! Mr. Ant says, nope, I didn't play Arena for months. Oh, yeah. I'm not, you guys know, I'm not a big Arena grinder. I think I'm going to become a bit more of one because we're going to do that on the channel a decent amount. But as a general rule, I don't grind a whole lot of Arena. Let's see, where are we at? Proxima Midnight down. I need to see what my energy looks like. Okay, we've still got a decent amount of energy here. I think that's enough. It's enough to get through this first map, I think. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this this Uncollected difficulty this month. It's been a lot of fun. The swapping health thing that you do on this map, I think is really awesome. I think that's my favorite one. On my last stream, I had somebody suggest letting my health get really low and then using that to kill him, and so that's what we did. It was pretty awesome. Boom, and he's down. Some of my alliance mates were complaining, saying that their swipe back and parry was not working, and I don't know if that's what I'm experiencing or if my timing's just off. But I've missed a few things that I feel like I should have caught there. Alright, let's see who's good for Big Fatty here. We're gonna go with Rocket. You guys will see what I'm talking about with him not hitting quite as hard as I expected. His crits are fine. His crits hit pretty hard, but I really would expect his non-crits to hit a bit harder than they are. Even his L2, I feel like. See, that did no, there wasn't a crit there, but still, it only did 6,000 damage. I think 7,000. Yeah, 6,000 damage. I really was expecting, even when it crits, it's not quite 20,000, and I'm pretty sure my 550 hits for 20,000, and I'm not sure. I need to look at his awakened ability. I don't think it's just because of his awakened ability. That might be. I thought his awakened ability just raises his crit rating, not his crit damage. I don't know. 3,000 for a medium crit. That's not that bad, I guess. This may be too early of a time to stream to get a lot of people in here. Maybe everybody's eating dinner. I eat dinner a lot earlier than most people I know. Uh, One of the benefits of I kind of have a first and second dinner. I'm kind of like a hobbit. I've got another war video coming out hopefully tonight. I'm really excited about. Excited about getting those things going and being consistent with them. I've got I think I've got 5 different war videos edited. I've just got to narrate them. So I'm learning tricks that's making that process faster, which will hopefully allow me to get more content out to you guys. I also would love to do a video kind of delving into my my thoughts on Alliance War seasons. And so want to get that out. There's just so much to do and only so much time in the day. Mr. Ant says, I'm still here, but I'm getting sleepy. Dude, that is perfectly fine. If you fall asleep, I'm actually gonna be really happy about that, because you know, not like I'm putting you to sleep or anything, but I would for your health and sanity's sake. I know that sucks to not be able to sleep. I've had mild cases of insomnia at times in my life, so if you fall asleep, I won't hold it against you. All right, let's see. I feel like a lot of people sleep on. Speaking of sleep, I feel like a lot of people sleep on Dormammu. Hey, what's up, Doc Strange? Welcome to the stream. Just stopping by and dropping a like. Thanks, man. Appreciate your support. Hope everything's going well. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Dormammu's strength as an offensive champ, but I really enjoy using him. His power control is ridiculous. In this whole fight, he will not get to his special 2. I'm sorry, he won't get to his special 1 even. Boom. And that is how you use Dormammu effectively. Burn One says, ooh, that's rough stuff, Mr. Ant. I remember what it feels like to not be able to sleep for 2 to 3 days. It really takes a toll on your body and mindset. Ain't that the truth? And the older I get, the worse it hits me. When I was like 18, I'd pull all-nighters all the time. But now it's a bit much. It's hard to go for a full 24 hours. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, I think maybe Vision for his heal block is the best option here. I don't have a good Dormammu's nullify mechanic is not that great, so he's not the champ you want for nullifying things. Try to get up to my special 2 here. Okay, sweet. Okay, if my health gets too low, we're gonna swap um, swap antics and go for... Oh gosh, I've been so bad at dodging heavies lately. Okay, that actually didn't go too bad. Mr. Ant says, yeah, man, plus being an officer and having to think about all that stuff is pretty hectic. Yeah, I feel you. I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of enjoyed for the last, how long have I been in my new alliance? For the last month or so, I've really enjoyed not having the responsibility of being an officer. It is, you know, I mean, it's something that I probably wouldn't mind at some point in the near future, but for now, it's kind of nice to not have to think about all that stuff. Come on. Use that special one, you big ugly tree. There we go. Is this going to be the killing shot? Boom! And he's down. Burn One says being an officer is the MCOC equivalent of babysitting. Mr. Ant says Burn One, yup. I'm the only officer in the battle group that does everything. Yeah, man, I feel you. I will say that as I've progressed in the game, being an officer means it's not as taxing in terms of a babysitting type thing, but it's more planning and organizing. So when I was an officer in my first couple of alliances that I was in, it was a whole lot of babysitting. People asking questions that should be pretty common knowledge. People should have known the answer to. Just gonna move up here in Alliance Quest. These Sentinels, man, they are wreaking havoc on me. But as I've progressed in the game, the higher I've gone, the more it's gotten to be just a lot of planning. All right, we're gonna hit the arena, get some milestones going here. We're gonna hit this one first. Do I want to hit this one? You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna do this arena. My whole goal for doing the arena, I'm not really as interested in the shards as I am the units. So I think I'm just gonna hit the 4-star, the basic and the featured arenas. Burn One says, I'm essentially an officer without the title. I handle most of Battle Group 3 stuff because they don't have an actual officer in Battle Group 3. It's not necessarily expected of me, but I do it anyway. And as far as I'm concerned, that's how you get promoted to be an officer. Yeah, that's basically how I've gotten promoted to officer in every alliance I've ever been in, was by just kind of doing what they expect of an officer, even when I wasn't one. Yeah, so that's basically how you, in my opinion, if you want to be an officer and you're not, do the things you think an officer should do, and you'll become an officer. I mean, that's why I promote people in my business. I don't promote people who just because they want a promotion. I promote people because they're already doing the things that a good manager would do. I think I'm just gonna use my 5 stars in this arena, and just let them refresh. I'm not gonna worry too much about where I end up milestones wise, and then I'll really focus on the 4-star arena again, because I'm not really grinding it out for the shards as much as I am for the units. So Mr. Ant said, yep, that happened to me too. That's how I became an officer. Yep. That's the formula, I think. And if you're not an officer and want to be, do those things. And if you don't get made an officer after a little while, ask somebody, what can I do better that will make me officer material? That's like a life lesson, though, for real. Pretty much everything you'll ever do, that's how it's going to work. Let's see. When you guys are in arena, do you guys just automatically go to the hardest? The one at the bottom is the one I always pick. I don't know. I think it's just habit. Do you get more points for the fights at the bottom? I always feel like that means they're the most points, because your opponents are going to have a higher PI, power index. But I don't know if that's me imagining things or if that's actual legit stuff. I think I'm gonna my load screens, the load time on my phone has been driving me nuts lately. I know everybody tells me I need to get an Apple device. My problem with that though is I've got a pretty new Android phone, and man, I hate the thought that it doesn't actually work as fast as, you know, an Apple device. I use a Samsung Galaxy S8, and it's the load screens just take forever. I think I'm gonna go back and watch one of Brian's streams and like time the difference, because it's really, it used to not be so bad, but it's driving me nuts lately. Burnham says, I do bottom match until Thanos teams, then I switch to top matches after that. Okay. I'm assuming it is indicative of difficulty, I think, but I'm not sure about that. I've never swapped it up and tried anything different, so I could be 100% wrong about that. Now that I've gotten to a place where my teams are basically set, I'm not going to be adding any rank 4 champions anytime soon. Since my teams are basically set, I'm gonna be trying to get all of my 5 stars up to rank 2. Mr. Ant says, yeah, I can't take any more. I'll retweet your stream, then I'm going to sleep. Good night. Hey, thanks for that, Mr. Ant, and good night, bro. I hope you have extremely restful sleep and an awesome day tomorrow, and that all of this sleep stuff is not a problem for you anymore. I'm going to try and bait out his special one. Here, I need practice evading the Spidey special one. So sometimes there we go. Looking slick with it. Sometimes he's really stingy. They're really stingy in the first several fights and don't want to use their specials. Come on. Okay, he's not going to use it. Anyway, Burnwin says, you'll feel better in the morning. Yeah, man. A little sleep make you feel like a new person. Mr. Ant giving the thumbs up and the peace out. We'll see you later, Mr. Ant. Thank you for being such an awesome part of the Marvel Contest of Champions community and always hanging out with me when I'm streaming and you're around. We appreciate you around here, big guy. Well, at least I got the one evade on him there. Yeah, I definitely need more practice. I don't see him a lot in Alliance War, and when I do, it's not typically on unblockable nodes, but I'm assuming at some point I'm going to come up against another unblockable L1 Spidey. So it's a good idea. That's part of the reason Arena is so good, is for practicing stuff like that. Mr. Burnwin, actually, sorry, says, I have the easiest way to bait him is parry and do a heavy attack to create a gap between you and Spidey. Arena is a different story, though. Sometimes baiting is just not in the cards. Yeah, early on, especially, I feel like they, the first few fights, they really don't want to activate their special. Once you get through those first several fights, though, and you're a little further up in your streak, they get a whole lot easier to bait. You can even push them to the special 3 pretty comfortably in your first 7 or 8 fights, I feel like, and if they do use their special 3, it's going to be a while, so you generally have enough time to kill them before they pop that special 3. Oh, did you guys see? I got my second, got my second 6-star champ. I don't know exactly how to feel about it. If my first 6-star champ, I really wanted to be either a Yondu or a Rocket Raccoon. I'm actually a little disappointed that it was a Rocket this time. Because I finally got a decent tech champ with my Stark Spidey there. Hey, what's up, John Wesley? Welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. Been streaming at some different times. I think probably not as good for you. Hope you're doing well, brother. We're just grinding out some arena milestones. Doing that thing we do. Oh, I wanted to mention, guys, I've been very pleased with, I know a lot of times Kabam's not perfect on the, on fixing bugs and stuff, but the fact that they finally fixed the bug where the help button caused super lag in during fights. So when people would hit the help button for you, it was causing lag. The fact that they fixed that has made the game so much more enjoyable to play. I am super happy about that. So Kabam, if you're watching, which I doubt you are, I really appreciate you getting that fixed. That was really great. Has improved the gameplay and overall experience to a significant degree. So thank you guys for handling that. Burnwin says, John Wesley Thomas. I love the name, bro. Sounds like a celebrity or movie star. It does have a nice ring to it. I've always felt like my name was a good, strong name like that. So yeah, you could definitely pull off the famous person name there. Well done, guys. I'm so low on gold and stuff, but it's 100% due to my lack of willingness to grind the arena. I really need to start doing that more. I think it's going to become a thing, so keep your eyes out. I always love it when they give me 3 fights where I can have a class advantage in all of them. Do you guys want to see Nebula's power lock? She's got one of the best power locks in the game. I'm going to get this up to 20 charges here, even if I do take some punishment first. Okay. Now you won't get to see it because he's about to die, but I just power locked him for 20 seconds. You cannot, there's not another champ in the game that power locks for 20 seconds without having to reapply the power lock. So fantastic for power locking. If you and you don't have to do it for 20 seconds. I know I took some damage there and got pinned in the corner. You can do it for 6 seconds and then reapply if you want. She's just, that power lock is too good. Too good. I say definitely. I am almost certainly going to take my 5-star Nebula up to rank 3 and start taking her into Alliance Quest, as she will be a great counter for the Sentinels. You get a few charges up and they stop getting their adaptive charges. So Burnwin says, is that her signature ability, or can she do that unawakened? She does it unawakened, man. So really a great ability. She's also good for the Sentinels because they gain attack, and so she's got this ability where she'll regenerate. She starts the fight with 2 regeneration charges, and she will get my train of thought here. She will regenerate if her opponent hits her with more than her their base attack. And so as the Sentinels gain attack, she will regenerate if she gets hit. So you're almost guaranteed to regenerate every bit of damage they do to you if you make a mistake and get hit later in the fight. So pretty good champion specifically for Sentinels, since they gain attack throughout the fight, and she also has that ability reduction on robots. So power lock, ability reduction. Burn One says that's a good counter to champs with fury such as Hulk. Yeah, absolutely. And so what her awakened ability does is she starts out the fight with 2 of those charges regardless, but if you awaken her, she will, after she loses the charges, she has a chance to regain them back later in the fight. So yeah, so that's her awakened ability. I mean, she's not my favorite champ or anything like that, but she's got a lot of really useful utility for Alliance Quest, I feel like, that is especially valuable now with the Sentinels. And that double immunity, pretty boss as well. She can totally take a special 3. As long as it doesn't kill her, you will regenerate every bit of the damage that it does to you. So pretty sweet ability there. Come on. Let's see if I can take a take a special 3 here and not die. Oh yeah, that wasn't bad. And it killed him because of the power sting. Man, I love Yellow Jacket. I gotta be honest though, if they give out some more rank down tickets, I think I'm gonna have to take my Yellow Jacket down. Yeah, so that I can take up I will probably take up Iceman. Yeah, Iceman's at the top of that list. Who else do I want to take up? Yeah, I think Iceman's probably going up if they give us any more rank down tickets. Let's see. Blade is definitely not the champ to take against Cable. Only if I wanted to degenerate to death. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That'll work. What do you guys think about? Oh wow, we've dropped down. Looks like it's just me and one other person right now. So if you had to leave and watch this later, thanks for hanging out while you did. What do you guys? I was about to ask, what do you guys think about this stream time, but it may not be a good time to stream if everybody has to leave. I think the late night times are probably better in terms of nobody's leaving to go to dinner or anything like that. Everybody's just chilling out for the evening. Nobody has to leave to go out and do anything. But I'm trying to test out a couple of new times to see how they work, because I want to get a streaming schedule out to you guys soon. All right. Yeah, see my load screens? I feel like they take forever. Like that right there. If I could cut that in half, it would make me so much more effective at being able to, I don't know. I feel like it would just make my game experience better, but also give me the ability to get more done, you know, every time I log into the game. Because sometimes, you know, you got stuff to do, you're trying to log in before you go to work, and you can only get so much done. So anyway, we may be swapping devices soon. Okay, so that does it for this arena. We're just going to use the 5 stars in there, I think, and then we're going to do the basic, and we're going to be going after the units, not the champ. If I get the champ, if I picked up a Medusa, that would be a happy coincidence, but or a happy situation, but I'm definitely not going for the champ here. Right, let's see. Got another move in Alliance Quest as soon as I finish this round. I think I'm gonna go see if I can do any fights in Alliance Quest there. I really need to heal up my my X23, and those debuff immune champs are usually perfect for that because the fights take so long. You got to be careful when you're playing against when you're playing with a champ that's got the high kind of jump kick as his last hit in your combo. If you hit your special too early, then you are going to usually get punished for that because they can hit you before your special procs, or not procs, but activates. Looks like it's just me in here now. This may not be. I may have picked the worst possible time to stream. Everybody at dinner. Good time to practice the hesitation intercept. I never know what to say when I'm sitting in here streaming by myself. Quiet and lonely. Hey, what's up? Looks like somebody jumped back in. It's been a little quiet in here tonight. I'm streaming at a new time, and so we're just grinding out some arena. I don't know if everybody's at dinner or what. We're just chilling out. Oh, looks like I've got a move in Alliance Quest, so I'm gonna go do that and try not to get beat up since I just finally had some people jump back on stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Just rocking out, hitting some milestones in the arena. Knocked out some of the uncollected difficulty earlier in the evening. Let's see, I believe this is a sentinel here. So I want to take a champ that can hit relatively... yeah, we're going to take Angela. She hits relatively hard. And we'll save X23 for that next fight. I gotta say, the Sentinels on the debuff immune path really suck. And if you're wondering, I am utilizing the medium, light, medium attack to combo to avoid giving them a bunch of those adaptive charges. because the adaptive charges, they give, they build up the Sentinel's attack, and they decrease your attack. Hey, what's up, Dark Child? Says, what's up, Johnny? Just earned a new sub. Found you through Mr. Ant tweet. Hey, what's up? It's a quiet night around here tonight. I'm streaming at a new time. Wanted to test it out, and I guess everybody's at dinner or something. So thanks for stopping by, hanging out. I appreciate the sub. Did you get your? I'm sure you did, but want to make sure you got your alert on the screen. So I'm gonna replay that there. There we go. Fist bump it. Yeah, we love Mr. Ant around here. Awesome dude. He comes and hangs out in my streams just about every time I stream. So he was tired though and went to bed. So gave me the retweet. That guy's awesome. I hope you're doing well. Dark Child says, I try to support all. Good time for me. Sweet. Yeah, I usually, my streaming usually happens a little bit later at night, but I want to get on a consistent schedule, and have basically failed at doing that so far. So I'm testing out a few times to kind of figure out when the best time is, and I'm going to put out a streaming schedule where you guys will all know exactly when I'm going to be streaming. Doctor Strange is the perfect champ to fight Howard the Duck if you've got him awakened. He constantly is removing those armor ups, and it feeds Mystic Dispersion, and he absolutely gets wrecked. And if he procs the healing when you get him halfway down and 25%, a lot of times Doctor Strange will turn that off as well. So Doctor Strange, perfect counter to Howard the Duck if you ever are facing a souped up Howard the Duck. I don't see a lot of souped up Howard the Ducks though, so I don't know how useful that information is. It may be that may come in handy someday. Now Green Goblin, I do see a decent amount, because when he's not on node 42, I'm sorry, when he's not on node 24, a lot of times I see him on node 42 because that is on my path in war. Darkchild said, Strange used to be my go-to, so I might have to return to the doctor. LOL. Yeah, he's still got some really useful utility to him, especially if you've got that counterspell up at a decent level. He's still pretty good. But obviously with 5 stars and 6 stars taking over the game, not a lot of room for your 4-star Doctor Stranges to operate. I can't imagine taking a 4-star Doctor Strange into Alliance Quest. I feel like he'd into Alliance War. I feel like he'd drop the ball. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Aaron Hoodie Lover says, hi, Pineapple King. What's up, man? I am the Pineapple King. Dark Child says, mine is 440 and signature level 99. Yeah, so if he would be perfect if there's ever a souped up Howard the Duck. He's the guy. He's also really good for if you need just a good solid quester. I know he's obviously not as good as he used to be, but still pretty solid. I've considered taking mine up to rank 5 as a 4-star. Aaron, we're just grinding out some arena here. made my way through the one of the Uncollected difficulty maps earlier. May pop an energy refill in a little while after I get through these fights and go through more. Darkchild says, my alliance is small. We don't play the big missions. I just gave up the leadership mantle. That's cool, man. Not everybody has time or the desire to play all of that stuff in the game. I know Alliance Wars, a lot of people have complained because it gets a little taxing with some of the changes. I don't mind so much, and I'm going to make a video talking about this soon. Hopefully either tonight or tomorrow. I love the changes they made to Alliance War. I feel like everybody says they're taxing, but they're only taxing because you want the stuff that they give you. So totally worth it. Burnone says, hey Aaron, long time no see. Hey, what's up, Stouffer? Stouffer, Burn One. Stouffer wants to know what you wanted to talk to him about online. So I don't mind facilitating you guys conversation. Hey, what's up, Stouffer? Stouffer says, and sup, Johnny? Burn One says, I just lost a champ on my first note in war. It was a Psylocke. She pushed me into the corner, and that was all she wrote. Oh, that sucks, man. It always sucks losing a champ in war, period. But when you die on the first fight, it's like you know there's going to be an uphill battle the whole rest of the war. And if it's a champ that you really need, you know you're going to be burning lots of resources. Fernwin says, I was seeing if you would be interested in joining our alliance. So a little bit of recruiting going on. I love it when that happens in my chat. I feel like I'm helping people make connections. Stouffer says, oh, I can't, bro. I've made a couple of bad connections, though. In the past, I had a guy be like, "Hey, man, that alliance that you thought would be good for me was not so good." That wasn't exactly the way he phrased it, but yeah. So, are you guys enjoying the new content, the monthly quest? I am absolutely loving those fun and interactive nodes. That King Groot fight, being able to take a bunch of hits and then kill him when our health swaps, I think is a lot of fun. So, congrats, Marvel Champions, on doing that. Stouffer said, dude, it sucked. I had to stop my Uncollected run to grind for Medusa. Yeah, totally useful champ. I don't think I'm gonna be putting in the points that I need to get there. Just gonna try and get all of those milestones. Burn One says, no worries, Stouffer. Normally we are full, but since we have an opening, I figured I would ask. Stouffer says, I finished all except the final quest where Gilly is. I ran out of units. Yeah, guillotine there can be tough, especially if you're just learning to intercept. And then also if you know, my roster's pretty beefy at this point. So if you're still developing your roster quite a bit, that can be I understand that can be a really tough fight. I rather enjoyed it though. I think I used one revive on that fight. So not too difficult, and I've got revives out the wazoo right now because of the halls of healing. So I'm well stocked up with revives, so didn't bother me much doing that. Stover says apparently all I have to do is wait for her special animations to end and then go in with an intercept. Wait a second, is that true? You can just punish her special and that counts as an intercept? I did not know that. If that's true, if that's true, I really blew it because I was not going in after her specials. I thought, based on what I was reading, that I thought based on what I read that she would be unstoppable, and that doesn't count as an intercept. But if it does, that is fantastic news. That will make that fight way easier. That may also be something where, things aren't working exactly as intended, as has been known to happen in the contest. Stover says, but once I do this, I'll 100% uncollected. Awesome job, man. I have completed all of the uncollected difficulty quests that have come out so far, and I feel like for the most part they've gotten a little bit easier every time, maybe with the exception of which quest was that? Burn One says, after my death and war, my alliance chat is now filled with RIP, hashtag send a medic, call air support. Dude, that's hilarious. One of our guys had an unfortunate meeting with a Medusa on node 24, the infamous node 24. Met up with a rank 5-star Medusa, and pretty sure he could have used a medic. That did not go well, but usually he can make it through his whole path without dying. So we're not going to hold this one against him. That is a pretty tough fight, if you ask me. Send a medic. That's fantastic. Stover says, I became uncollected on the 24th of February and got a completion run on the Black Panther uncollected, then 100% the X-Men uncollected quest, and here I am. Sweet. So sounds like you are following the progression path perfectly. That is exactly how I would recommend you do it. And that's pretty awesome, though, that you were able to get uncollected and then immediately the next quest that you had enough time to do, you had a full 100% completion of. That's pretty good. Stover says, just wish I could pull a better 5 stars. Fark, help me. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I've got awesome champs now, but man, I struggled for the longest time where I just wasn't pulling any great champs, and then things really turned around kind of all at once, and I've really had great luck with my 5 stars. 6 stars so far, you know, could have been better, but even those not too bad. Oh, it says Fark helped me. What am I doing? This is Quake. Need to practice my Quake skills. Fark helped me with Uncollected. I gotcha. Fark's an awesome dude. He hangs out in my stream sometimes. Definitely love the Farker. That always feels so wrong to say. Yeah, Fark and I, we chat sometimes on Twitter and things. I need to get him in to commentate for my next Labyrinth run. Yeah, I need to. It sounds too close. I don't think I can say that on stream. We try and keep it family friendly around here. Yeah, I need to get him to commentate for my next Labyrinth path that I do. Burnwin said someone just posted the Mortal Kombat fatality voice clip in chat. I'm done with these guys, lol. Stoffer says, yeah, he's a great dude. You should, but it's hard with time periods. Yeah, that's definitely true. Fark is usually just getting started when I'm calling it a night. I'm trying to get on a better schedule, not just with my streaming, but for like my life. And so far, have been somewhat unsuccessful with getting that done. My bedtime is generally about 2 or 3 a.m. So I could definitely do better with that. That's actually how I got to know Fark. We kind of found each other while I was staying up super late, and I should probably have been in bed. So trying to get on a better schedule, that will help facilitate my streaming being on a better schedule as well, which is what I really think would help the channel, is if you guys actually knew when I'm going to be streaming. That would be good. Australia, though, got that whole opposite side of the world thing going on. Wow, he just totally what's Dave call that, a special delivery? He just invited me in and then let me have a big old special of the face. Surfer says, I found him when he was streaming way late at night his time, and I was like, who's this? And from there on, he will always be Korg to me. Yeah, Fark's an awesome dude. Because I've been streaming at different times, he hadn't shown up in chat in a while. So Fark, if you watch this later, which I doubt, we miss you, man. Man, Groot hits like a big old sack of wet noodles. Surfer says, I lose sleep just to hang out with him. He is a good friend. Yeah, man, I've lost more sleep watching streamers than I have doing a lot of other stuff. Stoffer says, don't say that, you might get him as a 5-star. Yeah, man, I don't know. at this point, I've got my roster is pretty well set. Um, I'm pretty happy with the champs that I have, and there's not a whole lot of champs that I'm just like, man, I really wish I had them. And even if I did have them, I don't have nor will I get what I need to rank them up to a usable level anytime soon. So I don't know. I mainly want more 5 stars to throw into arena. So Burnwin says, facts, Stover. I feel that pain sometimes. Talking about staying up late watching live streaming from people like Fark. Stover, what's worse, She-Hulk or Groot as a 5-star? Oh man, that's tough. But I'm definitely gonna say Groot on that one. He's just bad, man. Really, the only thing that he gives you of any use is bleed immunity, and that regen isn't strong enough to matter. So, Burnwin says She-Hulk has that stun. Darkchild says Groot. I talked him into existence on my last 5-star opening, though. Oh, that sucks, man. My condolences for that. Stover says Groot is better than my duped 5-star Old Man Logan. Who is it? Somebody has a synergy with Old Man Logan that actually makes his regen way better. I can't remember who it was, but I'd be really interested to see that tested, how good he is now. He still hits. Old Man Logan still doesn't hit hard enough, but that regen may make him a bit. Oh yeah. Dark Child says a Sabretooth. Duh. Yeah. So Sabretooth. Sabretooth says Sabretooth has that synergy, but Stover says he still hits like a wet noodle. Yeah. Basically. You know who I really wish they would update is War Machine. He was one of the 4 stars that when I first started playing this game, I thought he looked really cool, and I really wanted to get him, and he just, man, he's terrible. So if they would update him, I'd appreciate it. Stover says, I get salty because my blade featured crystal awoke my Old Man Logan. Oh man, yeah, that's no good. If you want to see a really ridiculously lucky blade opening, you can go back and watch mine. It's not quite up to the level of somebody like Seaton, who has the craziest luck I think I've ever seen. But pretty dang good. I pulled him on my first try, my very first crystal, and then pulled an Iceman in that same opening. Stover says he was in between Medusa and Dr. Voodoo. Oh man, that's the worst. Dark Child said, wow, I have no other comment. Stover said Fark got him first crystal. I was actually there. I was there for that. So Fark was getting ready to open his crystal, and I said, man, I hope you get him on the first try, because I got him on the first try. And Fark did the exact same thing I did. Pulled him on the first try. Fark actually already had him, though. Fark was just trying to get him awakened. That was I did not have Blade yet. So Fark would have been okay if he didn't get him. There are ways to get 5-star awakening gems. So if I hadn't have gotten him there, I would have just missed out. So Stover said, at least awaken my 5-star voodoo, but no, I got teased. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on popping the crystals versus spinning them out. I feel like spinning them out is a lot more anticipation and a lot more excitement, and you know, gets the blood flowing. But man, sometimes I hate seeing it land between two awesome champs, especially when I don't think that's how it actually works. Like, I don't think the RNG shows you which champs that it almost was. It may work that way, but I don't think that's how it works. Stover says, I want to rank 5 my 5-star Dr. Voodoo. He would definitely be a good option. That poison would be pretty sick. Stover says, I let my 5-star spin out and got She-Hulk. Ouch. Yeah, my last 5-star, I pulled Ant-Man, which, yeah, at this point, I'm kind of curious to see. I've got him. He's over rank 100 now. I'm curious to see if I got him to rank 200. I'm wondering if we could put him in war and he just calls him to time out every time. Stepher says, "Ooh, yeah." Ant-Man, definitely not who I was looking for there, but not the end of the world. Like I was saying earlier, my roster is mainly rounded out. There are very few champs that I could pull that would just make a huge difference, especially since I've used up all of my rank 4 options for now. Did you guys know you could do that? You can totally stop Hyperion's heavy in the middle and activate his special attack. It's not something I would recommend doing a lot, but it is definitely something you can do. Stover says, I don't want to grind. Yeah, I mainly I need the units right now. Is kind of the big thing. Burnone says, Johnny, you showed me how to punish Sentinel Special 1, and that has been working great for me. But in terms of intercepting him, I find that I'm not able to successfully do it every time. Yeah. Burnone says, has anyone else experienced it? I will say, I know what you're talking about. His movements look a little funny. So sometimes you'll think it's time to intercept, and you'll mistime it. Or I know that's what's happened to me a few times. I think that I'm timing it right, and I'm coming in just a little bit late. So yeah. Is it late or early? Let's see. No, I think I'm going just a little late. Stover says, yeah, he can intercept, but yes, you have to time it perfectly. Yeah. Intercepting is one of those things that is it's an incredibly useful skill to learn, but it is a high risk, high reward kind of thing, where if you don't have to do it, a lot of times it's a lot safer to just get the parry. But that's, honestly, it's kind of a boring way to play, I think. Like right there. I went for the intercept, and, you know, I didn't benefit that much from it. The time that it was successful, and the time that it was unsuccessful, you really take a lot of damage. So a lot of times I don't feel like it's worth it to try and intercept. You're better off just parrying. Burn One says, I think they made his movement a little slow, and that might be what is throwing me off so much. Yeah, the way he moves, it's hard to tell. I think you're right. I think it's because he's big and clunky, and so he's not like a Rocket Raccoon who moves so fast that you had to play a little more carefully with him. He's a champ that moves a lot slower. I always try and teach you guys new stuff that I've learned. In case you guys hadn't learned it yet, are you guys familiar with symbioid? No, that's not right. Symbiote Spidey's armor breaks their armor for 80 seconds. No other character in the game does that. Stover says, sometimes I tell myself I suck at intercepting, but in reality, I'm actually blinded by my self-doubt that I actually know how to intercept pretty good. Yeah, you never want to be too hard on yourself with stuff in this game. I mean, if it hasn't already, you'll get... It's just practice and, like, actually paying attention and focusing on what you're doing. Like right there, I was looking up to read chat, not paying attention to what I was doing. Most of the mistakes I make are a lapse in concentration or a lack of knowledge. Not necessarily a lack in skill or anything like that. So, hey, what's up? Looks like we've added a few new folks in the stream. If you're just joining us, we're just grinding out some arena milestones. So, having fun with that. So, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Stepher says lurkers. That's cool. Not everybody talks. Not everybody has to talk. We're not worried about it. Stepher says, Burn One, why aren't you in the Discord channel for FARC? Just curious. I've heard people talk about the Discord app, but I've never actually used it. Is that something that I should be using? Dark Child says, they being quiet. They are being quiet. That's okay. If you guys want to join in chat, don't feel intimidated. You are more than welcome to participate. If you got a question, doesn't have to be about the game. It can be about anything. For the most part, I'm an open book. Like, I'm not going to give you my address or anything. Stover says, same to you, Johnny. I'm assuming you're asking about why am I not in FARC's Discord chat. I actually do not have the Discord app or know anything about how it works. So that's why I'm not in it. I don't know about Burn One's excuse. He probably doesn't even have one. Stark says, get in the Discord with FARC. Burn One says, I'm unable to download Discord. My phone is so old that I have to delete all the app cache with each MCOC update. Oh, that sucks. Server says, just open a tab and create a profile and done. Easy. Yeah, I guess I could download the app. I gotta be honest. Sometimes I have trouble keeping up with my alliances chat, because there's, you know, it's a lot to talk about, you know, in a big successful alliance. Guys, that is twice in one stream. I think I may have gotten it. Oh, I bragged and then I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Lack of focus there. Burn One says, is it online? I thought it was an app. Stoffer said, that's an excuse, Grandpa Johnny. It is an excuse. I feel like it's a good one, though. My life's pretty busy as is, making YouTube content, owning a business, and being chairman for a local charity. Between all of that stuff and being an awesome husband to a pregnant wife, between all of that stuff and also reading chat, and being a really good solid member of my alliance, I think that's a valid excuse. It is an excuse, though. Stoffer says, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty involved with stuff. For a while, I thought she wasn't going to go down there for a while. That you were witnessing there her special ability, her regen ability, Burn One, that we were talking about earlier. She is, when you get down into assassin's range, if you're fighting her, you're hitting at higher than your base attack. So she starts regenerating all of the damage that you did to her. So super annoying when you get to that point. Okay, let's swap it up. Let's go with my top champs here. I gotta say, grinding is so good for picking up gold, but I hate it so much. I do. I can't help it. I think I was down to something like 40 or 50,000 gold before I started doing this. And then about an hour, I'm up to like 80,000 gold, and that's not even including the arena crystals that I can open up. Stoffer says, how do you get gold from the arena? Is it arena crystals? So you get gold from the milestones. You also get them from the arena crystals, but you also get 100 gold for each. So in the basic arena, you get 100 gold for every fight that you win. So that's 300 gold right there. And then we'll have a look-see in just a second, but you get gold for at the end for winning the series. So see, we got 100 gold there, and I'll show you guys in a second. I think it's 200 gold. So if the arena costs, if doing a round costs 400 gold, and you win 3 fights, then you're at a net negative 100 gold. But then at the end, I think you get 200 gold. So you come out you get 100 gold for every round of fights that you do, I think. I may be wrong on that, but I think that's how that works. Okay, so right here, I pick up 100 gold. So I got 300 gold plus, let's see, what's the reward here? Plus you get an extra 100 gold there at the end. So I may be wrong. So you may just get back all the gold that you... So it may just be the milestones that I'm picking those up from. I was thinking you earned more gold in each round than you spent to get in the round. That may have changed at some point. I feel like that was a thing at one point. So we'll see. So it costs 300 gold to get in, or 400 gold to get in here, and then 100 gold each time, plus 100 gold at the end as your reward for completing the round. I guess, but I know I had less gold than this at the start of this, so I have no idea. I'll have to go back and look and see how much gold I'm earning from things like milestones. Mr. Schmucks THC, what's up, bro? And everyone, how's it going today? That's what he said. And then I'll say the same thing. What's up, bro? How's it going today? Hope you're doing well, man. Started my stream a little bit earlier today. Just chilling out, getting some arena milestones done. Earlier in the stream, if you missed it and want to go back and watch when I'm done, I'll post this video. And we did some uncollected difficulty, so just knocked that out. All about it. Jumped into Alliance Quest for a minute and did a fight. So, Dormammu. His reach is deceptive with that heavy. You gotta be careful. You gotta dash back twice, and it's really easy to think that you've only got to dash back once. His power control is so good. He'll never even get to use 1 bar of power. So good. That is basically teaching a lesson on Dormammu's power control there, that fight was. The way it works, every time you end a combo on a medium attack, you're going to drain their power a bit, and once you've got that green buff up in the corner, if you can do your special 2, it will drain all of their power basically, and then power lock them. So good. Darkchild says, I like fighting Dorm. Red Hulk is his kryptonite. Yeah, Red Hulk's good for Dorm now. My blade typically cuts through him pretty good. I've got I'm going to post an Alliance War soon, maybe tonight, that my Alliance got accused of piloting because I soloed their Dormammu boss. It's pretty awesome. So you guys get to see firsthand what it looks like when I pilot myself. I was piloting myself. Blade cuts him down pretty good with this energy, with the Trinity. Stouffer says, use a double medium to prevent opponents from gaining any bar of power. Yeah, so you can completely stop them from ever even making it to a bar of power. But I usually find that that's overkill. You can sneak 1 or 2 5-hit combos in and still keep them from getting to a bar of power with no problem. No problem. Typically, it's not an issue. Stouffer says, wait, with Gilly, can you do that with Dorm? Yeah, you could totally do that. That would be perfectly plausible. You could also use Vision and just use your special 1 over and over again. Yeah, so what Stouffer's talking about is the guillotine at the end of the at the end of this month's quest. There's a guillotine. So if you can, if you use Dormammu that way, or Vision, you can keep her from ever getting using a special, which is what makes her so dangerous. When she uses a special in the uncollected difficulty, she essentially becomes unblockable until you intercept her, or until a few seconds pass. But you don't want to let a few seconds pass. Guys, Punisher is one of my favorite champs in the game. His special 2 is one of the most satisfying specials to fire off, I think. Stoffer says, but if she never gets a special, she can do anything. She can't do anything. Well, this says can do. If she never gets a special, she can do anything, although she might still be stun immune. No, I think she only goes stun immune when she has activated a special. So, okay, yeah. So you meant can't. So Stover says, but if she can't get a special, it never gets a special, she can't do anything, although she might still be stun immune. Yeah. Yeah, so she won't even get the stun immune. And my dog, who's laying behind me sleeping, is now snoring. So I apologize if that if you guys can hear that and it sounds weird. Some strange noise coming from behind me. It's just a somewhat small four-legged creature. Stover says, I think I'm overthinking it. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you won't need anything like that. All you got to do is drain her power, and then it takes away all of the things that make her special. So just continually prevent her from getting to her special 1. And you know, all of us who took up our Dormammus to rank 5 back when Alliance Wars, back when they worked better in Alliance War and before Defender Diversity, we can now use our Dormammus in questing like that. So if you took your Dormammu up and you feel like he's useless, he's not useless. You can use it in this month's event quest. That's good information there from Johnny. Surfer says, I only have a 3-star 440 dorm. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble against that guillotine with a 440 dorm. Surfer says, and I only have a 334-star unduped AO. Age of Ultron Vision. Okay, so probably doesn't help you much. I took my dorm up a long time ago for war, and then almost immediately diversity came into play, and I didn't. Somebody else in the Alliance had a 5-star rank 4 dorm, and so they got to place theirs. Stoffer says, but I do have a rank 4 5-star blade. Nope, rank 5, not rank. Well, rank 4 5-star blade is, I think, what you meant. Yeah, he's probably your best option there. Just do as much bleed damage as you can, and really, it's not too bad in terms of just a little bit of intercepting, and it's really... Oh, okay, got it. No, I have a rank 5 4-star blade. Boom. Okay, got you. I can read. I promise, guys. That is a skill that I've maybe not mastered, but I know how to do it. Some. I do that better than talking most of the time, but maybe not tonight. Yeah, so Blade's an option there. And I think I heard somebody saying earlier that he turns off her unblockable, but I'm not positive about that. No worries, man. Typing is hard. Typing is harder than talking. Looks like we've had some folks jump in, so welcome to the channel. If you're lurking right now, you're always more than welcome to jump into chat. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's fine. You are more than welcome to hang out and watch. We're just chilling out, knocking out some arena milestones right now. If you want to know more about the channel and what I like to do here, we do all kinds of fun stuff. I do Alliance War videos. Just started cranking those out. We do arena grinding, do some uncollected difficulty on here, stuff like that. Gonna be doing some more some labyrinth paths on the channel soon, so pretty excited about that. So if you like what you've seen so far, like and subscribe, and I promise I will continue to try and put out content that you will enjoy watching. Did you guys like that? I just did a little commercial in the middle of my stream. No, but for real, for those of you guys that don't know, every YouTuber out there, and I can especially speak to those in the Marvel Contest of Champions community, all of us, when you like our videos, when you subscribe, when you come hang out and watch us live stream, and when you chat, it means the world to all of us. That you would support us like that. And I always say this game is more fun with friends, and so I did not know anybody in my area that plays the game, and I didn't know anybody in my area that plays the game, so I wanted to find some people that I could hang out with while I play, and so YouTube was my answer to that. Is that weird, guys? I don't think that's weird. Maybe that's weird. I basically just told you guys I don't have a lot of friends. You guys are my friends. Oh man, I need a more comfortable chair. Like I've been streaming for I guess 3 or 4 months now, and I I just realized that I don't like this chair. Stephen says all YouTubers are subliminal. Yeah, I'm sending those subliminal messages. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Stephen says, so parts of the day you have the urge to share Fark's YouTube to anyone. So parts of the day. Yeah, Fark and I support each other's channels. I love sending people to his channel. Used to, he would stream right after I finished, and so I would send people over there after I got done, but now I'm streaming a little bit earlier typically, so I don't get to send people straight over there. But if you haven't checked out Fark's channel, you should definitely do that. I think it's technically Fark TM is the name of his channel. Darkchild says not weird at all. Thank you. I appreciate that validation. Stoffer says you need more subs, Johnny. Hey, look at that. We just picked up a new sub. That was a very timely thing that you said there. You said you need more subs, and immediately it showed up on my screen. That Junior747 had subscribed, so thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy my content that I put out for you. We have a lot of fun around here. Just a super respectful, family-friendly channel. I'm gonna have a little girl soon, so we gotta keep it family-friendly around here. So, hey, what's up, Junior? welcome to the channel, man. Thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm having an awesome day. It's been really good. So, hope you're enjoying the stream. Dark Child says, welcome. I love how accommodating and welcoming the Marvel Contest of Champions community is. We did, if you're new to the channel, we did a gender reveal crystal opening. Rich the Man actually picked it up and talked about it on his MCOC news, so that was pretty awesome. Junior says, good evening in Brazil. Wow, awesome. That's very cool. I don't know if I've had anybody say they're from Brazil yet in chat. Del Gribble, hey, welcome to the team, man. Del Gribble just subscribed, getting his fist bump on there. Love it. Welcome in, man. Thank you guys so much. Like, for real, that means the world. So thank you, sincerely. Thank you guys for subscribing. Yeah, so we did a gender reveal with a crystal opening, and it got picked up on MCOC News, and the whole community, everyone that's involved in Marvel Contest of Champions just was really awesome, reaching out and supporting us. We've had a lot of trouble getting pregnant over the years. Tried for 9 years and unsuccessful. We finally did IVF, and everybody was just so supportive. So I love the MCOC community. Dark Child says, welcome all newcomers. Thanks, guys. Got the welcoming committee welcoming everybody in. I hope you guys are having fun. We're not doing anything too crazy here. We're just hanging out. If you guys have questions or wanna wanna chat, you guys are welcome to jump in. If not, that is also fine. That was a really unfortunately timed parry. Okay, let's see. I've gotten 2 so far. Oh man, I missed the second part of that evade. Missed the second part. Burn One says, silence, my son. Stouffer says, son, who you calling son? I'm way older than you, but not as old as Johnny. I don't know exactly how to take that, Stouffer. You're way older than Burn One, but not as old as Johnny. How old do you think I am, man? Was it because I said I've been married for 9 years? I've actually been married for, we're coming up on 13 years of marriage. So pretty awesome. She actually joins us sometime. She is the Pineapple Princess. Yeah, we've been married for, we're coming up on 13 years of marriage. Could not be happier with that decision. Love my wife, the Pineapple Princess. Hopefully she'll jump in. She's got her own little avatar here on the channel. She is the fiery Pineapple Princess, the one and only. So that's her little symbol there. So yeah, she'll come hang out sometime soon, hopefully. Burn One says, way older, LOL, you got 2 years on me. Dark Child says, LOL, no love. Surfer said, I thought it was 18 years. Dark Child says, congrats, bro. And Stouffer says, aw. Yeah. I I think marriage is awesome. We had a whole lot of people tell us we were dumb for getting married young, and obviously I got married when I was like 12. Um, but I think it was a great decision personally. Burnwin says I'm 22, not quite a spring chicken, but I haven't seen my first winter yet. Yeah. Um, hey, I still feel like a spring chicken, so hopefully that counts for something. Actually, no. I was talking to Mr. Ant earlier about how much harder it is to pull an all-nighter now. Man, back in the day when I was 22, I could do that no problem. Now, if I stay up all night, I feel like walking garbage the next day. Darkchild says, I'm the old one here. That's okay. We take all types here at the Johnny versus the Contest channel. Mr. Smoke says, I'm 28. Been with my wife 12 years, married 6. Okay. Mr. Smoke and I, we have a very similar story. Got married young, well, at least met our spouses young. And so doing that long-term commitment thing. 12 years, it's a long time to be with somebody. But I am still madly in love with my wife, so. Stepher says, dang, all of y'all are as old as Fark. I can't decide if you're trying to say we're as old as Fark is, or if we're as old as well, yeah, you know. Pretty old guy in terms of a lot of guys that play this game, but that just means that I can bring some wisdom in. Darkchild says 42 here, been married 9 years, been together for 15. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm all about I'm all about some long-term commitment. Hey, what's up? Looks like Phyllis Balzac has subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Darkchild says I'm old as dust. Poof. Nah, man. I think the fact that you're here shows that you're young at heart, and that's what matters. I feel pretty young at heart. Let's see. I think, was that all of my rounds in here? Oh no, I got a couple more. I've played very little with Luke Cage since they updated him. So I'm really interested to see how he plays here in Arena. Darkchild says, welcome to the channel. Stover says, no, it just shows that dust collects on the computer. That's not very nice. No, man, I hope that I'm still doing fun stuff like this, in you know, the next 10 years or so. I'm 32, so. Darkchild says, MCOC keeps me young. Love this game and our community. Yeah, man. Awesome group here. Stover says, I'm 24. 24 was a really good age for me. 24, let's see. I had been married for 4 years. We were getting into kind of the time where when we first got married, we were so broke, man. We would we had to take a calculator to the grocery store to make sure that we didn't overspend our budget. Um, so 24 was the age where I finally started making some money and getting things figured out, and I matured a lot around that time, and I feel like that was a really good time in my life. Burn One says, Stover, keep laughing. We will both be there soon. Stover says, sad, shut up, never say that. Man, it's really not as bad as you think. I've enjoyed getting older. You get a lot more freedom, and as you make a little bit more money, it's life gets better. You get to, if you're like me and you get married, you by the time you get to this age, you know your spouse pretty good. So Dark Child says 24, was in the military for 6 years back then. Hey, thank you for serving. I actually just realized I don't know if you're in America or not, Dark Child, but regardless, thank you for serving in your wherever you live. I certainly appreciate people who make it so that I can live my life and not have to worry about being attacked. So thank you for serving wherever you were. Stover says it is. Let's see. I'm assuming he's talking about it being sad. Stover says that's going to take a little bit more. Let's say concentration read. Stover says, I've had a bad life and I'm a felon and I have a record and I live on an Indian reservation and I don't have a life and I'm sad that my life never got to progress. Dude, you've got so much time. You said you're 24. That is not, it's not too late, man. You can turn everything around. You can progress from where you are. Don't give up. Dark Child says, I'm in Indiana and about to retire. Thank you, brother. You're welcome, man. Yeah, I certainly appreciate everybody that has given their time to their country. Wow, this Karnak is being really aggressive. I'll just keep getting parried and Stover says, no, I'm ruined. Dude, it is, I mean, I don't know what you personally believe about that stuff, but I believe there's always time to turn it around. Stover says, like, it's really bad, bro, really. Dude, I don't know if you subscribe to this this type of belief, but I personally believe that we are not here by accident, and that the same one who created you has the ability to redeem your life back to something that you can be excited about and that will be awesome and matter to you. Burnwin says, Stover, your mentality can progress farther than your opportunities. Felonies restrict you, but not your mindset. Stover says, all I can do is live and wait to die. Yeah, but you can live well. You can, like, I don't know. I feel like there are lots of examples of people who have gone through similar stuff and still made something of their life. So I would encourage you, you probably don't want to hear this. This is unsolicited advice, but I would encourage you, man, to to embrace your past as a part of who you are and learn from it and grow and try and make everything that you can out of it from this point forward. So that's my encouragement. Stover says, if someone has a dream people can follow and make them real with what happened in my life, it won't happen and couldn't. Well, I hope that life proves you wrong, man. That's my wish for you. Interceptor, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. I am, let's see, where are we at? I'm done with all of those fights. Interceptor says, sorry I missed your Labyrinth run. No worries, man. No, not a single worry. You can go back and watch it if you want. It was it was a lot of fun, and we got raided by Brian Grant and his crew. That was really awesome. So a lot of fun there. And you can just jump in on my next Labyrinth run. Because I'm going to be doing one of those hopefully before too long. Interceptor says, what gem did you get? I got a Mystic gem. I am saving it for now. I may end up awakening my Ghost Rider, but probably going to save it to see if I can get somebody else that I like. Let's see, what do we got here? I've got new friends. Okay, no new friends. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? I've got to move in Alliance Quest. Y'all want to see me potentially get wrecked in Alliance Quest? Interceptor says the best gem. Congrats. Stover says, oh, and thank you, Interceptor. Stover says, like on probation for life. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope it gets better from this point forward. Burn One says, start by making each day a little better for yourself. Nothing great happens overnight. I can vouch for that. Evil Interceptor says, I watched parts of it on replay. Did you not finish it? The last fight was Venom. So I did it in 2 parts. My phone started dying, and I had to. Oh, and I'm going to need to concentrate for this. But in long story short, my phone started dying. I had to plug it up and get into and cut the stream short, and then went back in and streamed like 20 to 30 minutes later. I jumped back on and streamed the rest of it. So that's why I went. Venom was the last fight. You can go back. It's part 2. There's a second part to it. So I've got a playlist. It's my Labyrinth run so far. My Labyrinth paths so far, so you can see it if you check out that that playlist. I need to be really careful here. Really don't want to lose my X23 here, so try to be careful. Sorry, I'm getting quieter while I try and focus. I'm tempted to use my L3 here, but I'm not positive it'll end the fight. So, boom. Okay, he's down. And I healed almost all the way back up. That's fantastic. I started that fight at like 15% health, I think. Sophie says he didn't kill anybody, so that's good. Man, you have value as a human being, and I hope you realize that more and more. So, anyway, I understand if you don't want to talk a bunch more about it. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got enough energy, I think, to possibly run in here and do another run at this vision. So we're gonna do this, and so a little more uncollected difficulty here. Let's see, do I have enough energy? It's probably gonna be close. I'm using my B team, right? Well, no, that's not accurate. I'm using my like C team here. So I want to make sure I take the easier path. All of my best champs are in Alliance War, offense and defense, Alliance Quest, and yeah. So and then just to kind of give you guys a heads up what to expect on the channel coming up. I'm gonna have lots of war videos coming out. Lots of war videos. Let's see, what else are we gonna do? Probably not this month, or definitely not this month. But soon, in the very near future, we're gonna have a Legends run going. Hopefully get that posted. More Labyrinth paths, some arena grinding, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what's coming up. I'm gonna put out a video with my thoughts on the Alliance War season that just finished. Yeah, so lots more of that to come. So that's what's coming up. I'm really excited about my war videos. I've got like 5 of them edited. I just need to narrate them. So I hope you guys enjoy those. There's some really interesting fights that I think I think are going to be really fun to share with you guys. I had a fight today that went for 134 hits, I think it was, in war. So pretty awesome there. Sorry if this isn't quite as exciting to watch. I always play a lot more conservatively when I don't have my best champs in. You know, you just you want to be careful and not lose any champs, because by the time you get to the boss of the map, it could be bad times. Could be bad times. As soon as I finish with this map, guys, we're gonna do a quick, just small crystal opening. Oh man, I always forget you've gotta dodge that first hit really quickly to get your shield up in time. Your block up in time on his special one. I faced this was really interesting. I faced a Punisher 2099 as the Alliance War boss recently. I can't wait to get that video up. No spoilers, but I faced the boss in that level, so you guys will get to see did I successfully navigate that, or did I get wrecked? So we'll see together how that went. Well, we've dropped some folks, so sorry if this hopefully this isn't boring. Chats seem to have gotten a lot quieter. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Those of you guys that are remaining, I did not mean to. I didn't mean to bring Captain America in here. This is gonna be a long fight. At least I won't take any block damage, as he will probably have an armor up buff pretty much the whole time. I will take a stupid kick to the face though. Got greedy and tried to get in another combo there. Darkchild said, it's not boring. I'm on a raid on Strike Force, LOL. Excuse me. I have not played that. It doesn't look like the type of game that I typically enjoy as much. I'm glad that they're putting out more what most people would call quality content for Marvel games. Yeah, Darkchild says my guys got me on all these Marvel games. Yeah, I'm glad they're putting out quality Marvel games. I don't know. I'm just, that type of game doesn't move quite quickly enough for me. The reason I said that, chat, not only did chat go quiet, but we went from 9 or 10 people watching to 2 people watching, and one of those is me. So Darkchild says it's turn-based, so if you played SOCOM you might like it. Yeah, so that is a great example of another game that I did not really enjoy. But I know it's a quality game. It's just not my style. I need something that moves a little quicker to hold my attention. Let's see, what have we got here, guys? What needs to be opened? Got a 2-star. Let's pop that. I'm in desperate need of ISO and gold, so claim that. And I just saw that I missed a call. My wife's probably tried to call me because she's not here right now. Let's see. Okay. Let's open up 10 of these. Or, I'm sorry, 5 of those. Just gold, but that's okay. We need gold. And then we're definitely going to save that. Let's just spin out some premiums here. Oh man, today's been a good day. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time with you all. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry. Your name's got me weak. Punk Face Killer 72. Oh, what's up, man? From Texas. I'm not too far away. I'm basically your neighbor over here in Alabama. So welcome to the stream, man. We're just wrapping it up. I'm spinning out some crystals here. We've had a nice relaxing stream. Appreciate you, man. Burn One says, I have been lazy and have 70 plus rewards to claim. I have an Android. This will take an hour. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that takes forever. Especially when I'm not on Wi-Fi. Burn One says, PFK, what's up, my dude? Okay, yeah. Thank you for that, Burn One. That's what I'm going to call you too, PFK, because Punk Face Killer. Actually, you know what? I like Punk Face Killer. I'm just going to call you Punk Face Killer, if you don't mind. Punk Face Killer says, my first time catching your channel. Well, welcome, man. Welcome in. Pretty laid back channel. We do it right around here. Keeping it real. Nothing exciting there. I usually like to get my wife in, the Pineapple Princess, for all of the big crystal openings. My last one I didn't get to get her in here. She was sleeping. Or no, the last one she was at work. The one before that she was sleeping. It's been a while since she's joined me on the channel. Need to get her in here. Hey, thanks, Burn One. Burn One says, smash that sub button for Johnny. We welcome you. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. All right. Can we get something good on this last one? And the answer is no. It would have been pretty awesome to pick up that 4-star Ghost Rider there. Okay, guys. We're going to end it with this really terrible offer from Kabam. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I am going to call it a night. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe. That's what I'm talking about, Punk Face Killer, getting that, hitting that sub button. Thanks for doing that, man. It means the world that you guys did it. And you got the Thor screaming, yes, that's awesome. Punk Face Killer says, I Hulk smashed that like button and subbed your channel. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. COC with Fearless, you got in right at the last second. At least you can say you're here. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. You guys stay cool as well, Dark Child. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have an awesome night. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye.